Welcome, Stalag 13. Sergeant also here playing Axis&Allies Global 1940. Crockett 36's house rule game. Be Japan turn 4. For 15, we're going to buy a bomber and an infantry. For 10, we're going to buy a fighter. For 15, we're going to buy 1 infantry and 3 mech. For 12, we're going to buy 3 mech. And then for 10 more, we're going to buy 2 tech dice. Those were going to be at a 6. And then we have one that's at a 5. So let's roll these first. Because I'm not sure what my first technology is I picked, but the second one is random. I may go with jet fighters. Anyway, we'll roll these dice. The gray ones are 6s, and then this is a 5. And we got unbelievable. We got this one and this one. So this one we pick. This one's random. This one's still a 5 or a 6. Man, what technology do we want? I may have to adjust my purchase also. So this one we get. This is a random technology. So let's think about what we want. I sure would like to have jet fighters. They all attack at 4. Our first technology is going to be jet fighters. We're going with jet fighters. And then the second one is random. For chart number... We're going to go with chart number... We're going to go with chart number 1. This is for chart number 1. And it's a 6. Mechanized infantry. So that's a 6. That's mechanized infantry. So we have jet fighters and mechanized infantry, but I'm gonna leave that up to Crockett. Maybe you can only do 1 breakthrough at a time per turn. So Crockett, let me know. The first die was a breakthrough. It was a 5 or 6, and I picked jet fighters. This second one I rolled a 6, and then let me know if that doesn't, if this takes place, affect this turn or next turn. Just let me know. I'll gladly re-roll that. Anyway, so jet fighters and mechanized infantry, which means these can blitz without a tank, but that's not what I wanted. I would have loved to have increased factory production or even paratroopers. That's what I was hoping for. Anyways, on to our turn. 1 fighter from the Malaya season is going to go 1-2 and attack that transport. And then up here, we're going to send 6 infantry and 5 fighters to Korea to attack the Russians. And then we're going over here too. We're going to do, down here, I'm going to do this. I know we want to do, a transport from here. Pick up 1 infantry and 1 artillery from Java to attack Celebes. This was already in the, took out the transport. But we also got to attack Malaya. So I guess we're going to have to do transport to 41, pick up infantry and a tank, and attack Malaya. What else are we sending to Celebes? 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 planes. I don't think the planes can reach without having to put an aircraft carrier there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Up here, we'll figure that out. Up here, we're going to do infantry from Anhui, infantry from Quichao to Hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they can't reach either. And then we'll do 2 bombers. Go there. I'll send another infantry up there as well. And we might as well send the mechs in. We'll send these mech. Yeah, we'll send the mech. We'll send the mechs up there as well. And then we'll send this mech from Anhui, 1, 2 to Szechuan, along with the attack bombers 1, 2 up to Suiyan. Figured out what's going on down there. So I guess we're going to send 2 cruisers down to shore bombard in 44. Everything else is going to go one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll send the planes. We'll send 2 fighters to Malaya. And everything else is going to move. Everything else is going to move. So I think that's it. So let's do Celebes. So I've got 2 at 2, and I need some dice. I've got 2 at 2 for Celebes. Two at 2, and I've got 2 at 3. Two at 2 and 2 at 3. Celebes. 2 at 2, 2 at 3. And the 3's missed, but my 2's hit. So that's good. But he's rolling 2 at 2. And he gets 1 hit. So we lose an infantry, but we take Celebes back. And that's 3 for Japan. 1, 2, 3. 3 off of Anzac. Next battle will be up there in Korea. So I have 5 jet fighters at 4. 5 at 4. 5 jet fighters at 4. We get 3. 3 hits. And then we have 6 at 1. I need more dice. Six at 1. We've got 3 hits already. We got 1 more, so that's 4 hits. So he's got 5 at 2. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 at 2 for Russia. He's got 1 hit. So he's got 1 left, and we've got 5 infantry left. Then we'll throw our 4s again, and we just need to get 1. Here's our jet fighters. That'd have been nice the first time. So he's throwing a 2 back, and he misses. So we take Korea back. We lose 1. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3 off of Russia. Those are up there. So up here now in Suion, I've got 5 at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 at 3. There are 2 hits. That's what we needed. He's throwing back 2 at 2. He gets 1 hit. So we will lose the mech. We don't take the territory, but we take out that infantry and artillery, and they go back to Anhui. Next battle will be here in Hope. I've got 2 bombers at 4. They both miss. Yikes. Then I got 3, 4, 5, 6 at 1. 6 at 1. And we get 1 hit. We get 1 hit. So he's still got 2 at 2. 2 at 2. And they miss. Ooh. We still got 2 bombers at 4. There we go. So he's throwing 1 at 2. And it misses. So we take out the infantry and the artillery in Hope. And that's 1 for Japan, 1 off of China. These bombers, they went 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think they're going to go, they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They might go to the Philippines. Might go to the Philippines. 3 fighters from Manchuria are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the Philippines. This fighter is going to go to Season 35 to be on an aircraft carrier, along with This other aircraft carrier is going to take 2 fighters and then 1 tac bomber is going to go there as well. Going to go to Sea Zone 35. One, 2, 3, can't reach. Go here on that aircraft carrier. So 2 aircraft carriers will have 3 fighters and a tac bomber. And we do take Celebes. We took Celebes. Right. Oh, we got one more battle. We got to do Malaya. Got to do Malaya. Yeah, these were going to go. So these planes are going to go 1 into Malaya. So I've got a 1 and a 3, and then 1 tac bomber at a 4, and then 1 tac bomber at a 3. So this is for Malaya, and we get 2 hits, and he's firing back with a 2, and he gets a hit. So we lose the infantry. We take out Malaya. And that's worth 3 for Japan, 3 off India. And now it's going on with the non-combat moves. We're going to stack up here into Yunnan, 2 infantry, 2 artillery. 2 artillery from Hunan move to Yunnan, along with 3 mech move to Yunnan. This AA gun is going to move to Korea. These 5 fighters are going to Tokyo. And then 1 aircraft carrier is going to go to Sea Zone 44, along with these 2 tac bombers. And we're going to send, we'll send 1 destroyer to 44. The 2 battleships are going to 35. One of these is staying. So the other transport is going to go to 35. These other 2 destroyers are going to 35. And then we're going to do 2 transports from Tokyo. Season 6 can go 1, 2, 3 to 35. And they're going to bring 2 artillery. And they'll bring 2 infantry. They'll bring 2 infantry. And then 2 destroyers go from 6 to 35, along with 2 subs go to 35. So I think we want to leave a destroyer in 37. And I think that's what we're doing. We'll do that. So that looks like good. That's it for Japan. We can move these forward too. 2 infantry and an artillery move to Quichao. We already controlled that. So we might as well move the planes up. Right? We'll move them up to We'll land the 5 attack bombers in Kui Chao. And I think we'll call that done. Yep, we'll call that done. So for income, I have Japan on 57. $40, $55, $56, $57. 5 for the money islands. And replacing a bomber in Tokyo, 1 fighter in Tokyo, placing 3 mech in Hong Kong, placing 3 mech in Shanghai, and we're placing 2 infantry in Tokyo. And we had 1 saved also. So now for a recap. A destroyer and a transport in 37, tank in Malaya. Yeah, that we'll leave it like that. Borneo has an infantry. Celebes has an artillery. 44 has a destroyer transport, 2 cruisers, aircraft carrier with 2 attack bombers. Palau has an infantry. Sea Zone 35, 3 destroyers, 2 aircraft carriers with 3 fighters and 1 attack bomber, 2 subs, 2 battleships, 3 transports. Manila, Philippines has 4 artillery and 3 infantry, 2 bombers, and 3 fighters that could scramble into Sea Zone 35. Palau has an infantry. Okinawa, or Iwo, has 1 infantry. Hong Kong has 3 mech. Shanghai has 3 mech. 2 infantry, 4 artillery, 3 mechs in Yunnan. 5 attack bombers, 2 infantry, 1 artillery in Kui Chao. 3 infantry and 3 mech in Hopei. There are 5 infantry, 1 AA gun in Korea. We still have a tech diet of 5 or a 6 bomber, fighter, 4 infantry, 3 AA guns, and 5 fighters. Oh no, 6 fighters in Tokyo. 6 fighters, Tokyo. Anyways, long term. Crockett, let me know about that that breakthrough. So I rolled a, which one was it? So this one I was a 5 or a 6, and a 5 came up, but I also rolled a 6 with the other one. So let me know how we're going to resolve that. But either way, I rolled that. I picked jet fighters for the first one, and for the second one, it was random, and it came out mechanized infantry, which means these can blitz. But if maybe it'll take place next turn, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so that's Japan turn 4. Schulte out.